Hello everyone, Mystic here, and welcome back to A Hat in Time. Last time we began Chapter 3, and did a little bit more of Chapter 2. However, we can't finish Chapter 2 due to a lack of ponds. So instead, let's head back into Chapter 3. A time rift is detected due to us fulfilling several missions. And we also have a purple rift, which is in a very strange looking place. Subcon Forest's purple rift is possibly the hardest one to find. But for now, we're going to forget about that and do, and I dreaded this, Queen Vanessa's Manor. Let's begin. As you can see, we got across the bridge into a very ice and snow-like place. But you can also see there are several warning signs. So, this is definitely a dangerous place.
Manor is this way.
Another thing of very great value to notice is this circle of purple vines.
Completed your contractual obligations yet? Don't take it personal, kid, but stay clear of my traps. There's only so many times my voice can handle yelling like that. You're taking the experience away from other people. But since you did step in my trap, I might as well extend our business endeavors. Fool! Ooh, you stepped into my forest. Now you must pay the price. Pick your poison. Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
Entering those purple vine circles is a snatcher trap which will lead you back to this place with the snatcher. You need to enter all of them in order to obtain every contract, which is each individual act. As you can see, the male one is still here, but there's a new contract. Simply defeat a toilet. Your soul escaped into this outhouse, whoops. And then we obtain Act 3 for this one, so let's do it since we're doing Act 4.
Not a bad choice. This one should be a breeze. You're leaving all the difficult contracts for the newbies, though, which is really rude when you think about it. Whatever, I'm off. Smell you later.
I don't get what he means by I'm leaving all the hardest ones for the newbies. I'm leaving the one that literally is just deliver mail. I chose to fight a toilet. I chose to do this. But either way. As you can see, the place is absolutely overrun with ice and snow over here. But, just like how we had to do with the well, we need to use the Dweller Mask and Dweller Bells. If you're smart with it, you only need to use the Dweller Mask to do this first bit. And now we got to parkour this cherry. While it looks rough, it isn't that bad as long as you don't hit any icicles. Then, this is the final bit before the main attraction itself. We do a little bit more parkour. And one more icicle to break. Welcome, one, welcome all to Queen Vanessa's manor. Now these statues right by the front, you want to be cautious of. As let them out of your view for long enough, and you might notice, and they're not doing it right now, which is making me more concerned, they do move. But as you can see, looks like we'll enter through the cellar. There is a collectible here, but in order to get it, you've got to be very, very momentum based and very sneaky with the parkour. As we're going to need to use these icicles. There we go. And as you can see, there's a little gap over here, which leads you to over here. Then, hit my head on the wall there. As you can see, there's a relic here. There's no other point other than that to go there. The two statues still haven't moved and it's still concerning me. But that's the only thing outside the manor that we can do. So, in we go. As you see, the manor is very damp, very dark, and has what even looks like a jail sort of design to it. Including what appears to be where a person was chained.
Newbie, Lasco needs to remind you you signed that paper about not using your hands. Don't use them. Thanks.
And just like that, you've also been instructed you won't be able to use hats inside the manor. This is the only place you can. Okay, behind this barrel, you have another PC arm. And here's the key. You also probably have noticed the ice is even protruding in this manner. You're going to learn where this ice comes from very soon. As we need to move quickly because we don't want to be caught by Queen Vanessa. I'm not quite sure where she is at the moment. But now I believe we're safe. Okay, we can grab this key. We walk around, we put it into the piano, and we jump on the piano. Before you do anything else, hide under the piano. Queen Vanessa will be coming. There she is. Wait a little bit to know that she's gone. Okay. So you see, the key still needs to drop a little bit more. So, we hit it again. Grab the key. Run. Once she's gone in there, head over into this room. As you can see, there's iced people in this building. We unlock that door and we go up the stairs. As you can see, there's another locked door and the walls are scratched up. There's more iced people, but at the end of this corridor is a chest and an iced mafia man. Once you grab that, I recommend run into this room. From this room, you're capable of seeing Queen Vanessa. You can also see there's an iced man, a portrait with no head, and it appears to be like a room for toddlers. And there she is. You want to keep your eye on her. Because we're going to come into the master bedroom. We'll make the balloon hit the key, but it doesn't work. The balloon then pops. Run out of the room. The portrait now has Hat Kid's head, but without her face. We'll need to take another balloon, wait for her to come out of the room. The best thing is, Queen Vanessa will never come into this room. So once she's out of the room, you're perfectly fine to walk back in. I'm also going to quickly show you something, which is you can hide in here, and as you can see, there's a mafia man on the other side of the closet. There are also a few things around here. My prince enjoys his breakfast far too much. I'm jealous of that darn bacon. He loves it. No more bacon in this house. We're going to use another balloon to try and push the key again. It got close to the edge and now it's tipping. Just like before, the balloon's going to pop, so we need to get out of the room. And now, she has a face, but it's very off-putting. Okay, it seems to be that the balloon in here also popped and something went awry in there. We've only got one choice. We gotta quickly peek. And as you can see, Queen Vanessa has left the room taking the key. And the mafia man that once was alive is now frozen over. Now that we've done that, we can safely check this room. An old ruined diary. A lot of pages have been torn out. There's only 3 pages left, being 13, 48, and 73. Page 13. Why? What have I done wrong? In his letters he talks about her, a tutor. He says he loves me, but she sees him. I get letters and she gets his time. He is mine. Once his studies are finished, I will have him back. We'll check the next page now, page 48. Dear diary, today my prince left to begin his studies. He'll be so far away, and for so long. He's promised to write. He won't forget me, will he? His beloved princess? And the final page, page 73. He's coming back. Just one weekend. A short holiday from her. I will convince him to stay. I cannot let my love leave again. Sounds a little melodramatic. There's also a chest in here. With a relic. And Mother had a bit of an accident last week, so I got crowned as queen. Now the prince can't call me his princess. Life isn't fair. And also, another one. My dearest Vanessa, it has been many days since I saw you last, but it feels like months. My time at the academy is hard, but I'm progressing quickly. There's so much work to study when it comes to law, but the library here is well stocked. Our tutors are the finest in the land. I'm thankful for their help. I've been attending private study with one, experienced practitioner of law by the name of Lady. The rest of the letter is ruined and torn. As you could probably guess from all of this, Queen Vanessa is a bit lovesick and very much attached to her prince. Oh, I wish I could just keep him always, locked up and in chains in the cellar. But you can't chain a man, can you? That letter right there is a bit concerning, as thanks to the Dweller Mask we saw the outline of a person that was chained. There's another note here. I'm sorry about your hair, my prince. I just wanted our lengths to match. And colour, and curl. You look wonderful. You could tell very much she is essentially attracted to the point of no return. But now we got to do the quickest part, which is enter the bathroom. There's another eye statue. Blood writing of my prince has gone. And we got to move quickly. Grab the key as Queen Vanessa's right there, and now she will chase us. So we must run. Once we're here, we're safe. And there's a chest right there. However, we can use our hats again. We couldn't use them in the manor itself, but the cellar and the attic are free to use them in. Up here's another relic, and some writing on the floor if you use the Dweller Mask. You can also see spectral cobwebs, some more writing, and an outline of a person on the floor. The person there is a reference to Psychonauts. However, everything else, if there is a reference, I don't know of it. But for now, let's go ahead and finish this act. Possibly the scariest act in all the game, due to what you do. With that out of the way, and with a total of 109 ponds, let's go and check, are we capable of completing Chapter 2 now? As we still needed to unlock the second movie for Grooves. The answer is no. We need another 41. As we need 41 more, I'm going to quickly rush back over the Chapter 3. But before we go in, an Easter egg. There's a light coming out of the pillows. If you use the ice hat above it, you'll enter a pillow fort with a panda, some toys, books, some comics, most importantly, Hat Kid's diary. Day 13. That Snatch guy's such a jerk. Ugh, this stinks. Now I need to go steal something of his from some old lady's attic? What's an old lady doing living in this spooky forest anyway? Wait, she's gonna be creepy, isn't she? Old people already creep me out. Well, Hat Kid was right on that. She was 100% gonna be creepy. But now, let's head in and do the Toilet of Doom. The other time rift has appeared. And all of these locations we haven't seen. But for now we're going to fight a toilet. There it is, front and center, and things are going wild, especially with the Dweller Spirits. Before we do that though, we need to quickly look for Snatcher traps. Normally a Snatcher trap is along the main path, but from what I can tell, it's gone. But for now, let's go ahead and try to find the final fire spirits that we need to take care of, because then we'll have full access to the forest. As you can see, there's a Dweller Bell locked in ice. Ah, there's what we're looking for. And there's what I'm not hoping for. I'll hurt myself a little bit for that. But first, let's activate the Snatcher trap. He says the same thing a bit. As you can see, we've only got one more contract, which is male. The easiest one of them all. And with that, we're done in regards to all of the contracts being obtained. Now, let's go ahead and do this. It'd probably be vital if I actually had the Dweller Mask out as well, just in case. At the end of all of this is a relic. As you can tell, the forest is very large and is very, very confusing sometimes to follow. But it looks like we found our fire spirits. They require 5 paintings.
Poor dwellers can't stand on things.
We're going to start off by destroying this guy. Once we charge that apple, throw it away, and we're good. You might not be sure why killing him works, but now those bone-like blocks are gone, which let us climb all the way over to a painting of what appears to be a moon penguin, I think. It's a bit hard to tell. Now, we need another cherry bomb to break that ice. Luckily, there's one right here. We'll grab this spirit. Throw the cherry. This is clearly a mafia man. So let's throw him in the fire. As you can see, we've got to climb up there, meaning... not this mushroom, but apparently somewhere else will be just what we need to climb up. It's been a while since I've done this one, so I've forgotten honestly how to get up there. Aha though. This area might look a bit interesting to some. And this statue, oh, that statue right there. There it is. You finally have seen it. Alright. In order to break the skeleton, there's some spiders we need to take care of. Okay. There we go. He's broken. But as you can see, there's one of the rifts. And now we climb along. There's a painting here which we needed. Let's see if I can throw it in from here. Nearly. So let's collect this rift token. Ah, the painting's back up there. Oh well. All we got to do, climb back on up. Climb along. And we're back over to the parkour we literally did to do the painting before. Now, this is going to be a vital thing for me to do, because I need it to land in the fire. Okay, it didn't land in the fire, so now it's back up there. But that's the easiest way to this painting. The painting over there won't be too hard, I believe. So for now, let's just go back to this one. There we go. It would have been amazing if we actually could reach and just throw this painting in.
I'll borrow you real quick. 4.
Okay, apparently I could that time. Oh, there's where you would do the parkour. But anyway, final bit. Just very quick jumps up. And with that, that should be every fire spirit taken care of. Oh. There.
Fire.
Now with no spectral flames, we're free to explore the entirety of the woods. Now I'm going to do this parkour over here. At the end of it is a chest. Contains a PCR. I'm just going to alert you. If you want all the timepieces, you will actually need to have actually dealt with every spirit. The reasoning for this is your purple rift is behind the green flame. And then each of the other blue rifts are behind the orange and purple flames.
Steve from work went to the moon last spring. He said it was great. Darn Steve. He always has to one-up me. I'll show him with a postcard from the moon. This is all right. I can see myself having a picnic here. Still, it's no moon. Gotta get up there so I can send a postcard to Steve from work.
Now, as you can see, he himself is actually Dwelled. Only dwellers can see him right now. There's also, very suspiciously, one singular frozen mushroom here. So you know what that means? We're going to take the cherry, we're going to make it explode, and we're going to break that ice. Bouncing on it brings you all the way up here. There we go. Now you might notice there's some more very spaced out jumps. For now, we're going to ignore those and we're going to go back over here. Going all the way over here is another end of the mushrooms. You can also probably notice, and I'm going to use the pink mushroom over here because it's a lot more efficient, there's some hook shotting we can do. There's another PCR. And if this structure looks familiar to you, that means that you have the purple rift picture available. Because right there, within this crazy crystal structure, is the purple rift. But we're here for a different reason, as you can see. We're grabbing another relic. Now this place is strange. Looks like a shop with spectral-ish tools for music. Honestly, the easiest way to think of it is that's a destroyed building. And up here, yet again, another relic. Now, a unique little trick they can do is what I call dweller jumping, where any purple surface with the dweller mask, you can climb up it by simply deactivating the mask in time. That completely cuts the need for particular forms of parkour, as long as you can climb up. And as you can see, we're now back over here towards the well. Let us run, hopefully, back to Snatcher's house. This is the easiest place to get lost in. Oh, there seems to be something in here. And now we leave. Then we grab the pawns that are on top. And we're back at Snatcher's home. Let's check the badge seller.
Badges are...
We still have the pin and the no bonk badge available in there. Appears to be there's a PC on here that we need to grab by being up 2 spiders. And like that, the PC on's acquired. You all could probably guess, Subcon Forest is the largest area, meaning it has the most collectibles. There's another relic. This is why it is very handy to get the Mafia boss's map badge. Oh, I missed it, no. Now I need to wait for all of them to respawn. There we go. Now, these ropes.
Give you a lick. If you have a safe way to hang.
Well, we do.
Hello there. You look new around here.
Using the ropes, we can come all the way up to these higher places, and as you can see on the back of this building, it appears to be a very sad Mafia man. Up here is another PC arm. We now have collected a total of 14, which should be enough for when we obtain the ability to make the final hat in the game to actually flat out craft it. Because it would need 15, but we've already got 14, and we'll need to find at least one of its yarn to make it. As you can see, I'm also sliding down the entirety of that path.
I hear there's money.
Now, as you can see, more of these pipes are popping out everywhere. And this is because we're going to fight the toilet. Once we jump into this arena, we're going to start the fight. So, let's begin. If you thought the fights in this game were all like the Mafia boss, you are completely wrong. Every boss has a different style to their fight. Mafia bosses is a 2D sort of style due to how it's on a theatre stage. This one is in a circular form with a hook shot in the middle. you'll notice that later bosses have different ways for their fights as well. The main gimmick of the toilet is we need a pop and then hit him with mostly cherry bombs. Any of those green bubbles are highly dangerous, as they are technically classifiable as poisonous. Now, we need to be quick over here as he's making a giant cherry bomb. Climb on up and hit him to get rid of the bomb. Now, as you can see, he did a third jump but landed wrong, so we can hit him. He's vulnerable when he does that attack, that's why I just had to rush. And he's making another giant bomb. There we go. He should be close to death. There it is, actually. He wasn't close, he was one hit off. And with that, the timepiece is there. We've already did it. We now have enough ponds to unlock the final act for Grooves, but due to how easy it is, I'm going to make this the final mission, and all it is we're delivering mail. As you can see, we're going to have a scooter active. Sorry for that. We're going to have a scooter active, and this means we're going to be using the sprint badge. The funniest thing is, Snatcher has a little hat on. So, why on earth is one of the missions mail?
Good morning! Are you ready to complete your contractual obligations? I'm not heartless. Ever so often, I sneak into mailboxes and steal letters. Then deliver them to my minions. That way, it's almost like someone cares about them. But our last mailman has gone. Poof. You'll have to do. I've got a gift for the occasion. Although it requires a special kind of hat to use. I hope you've got it.
The special gift, I might as well get to the point. It's the scooter badge, but as a rental.
This badge is only a rental. I need it back before you leave. Remember to put it on your sprint hat, for it does absolutely nothing. All of the minions who were awaiting mail will have an icon above them. Once you're done, come back here and clock out. Get it?
And, like that, we have our mission. And as you can see, there is not that many we actually have to do. The camera controls for your Y, though, become inverted. I will never enjoy that. But I can bear with it for now, as all we're doing is delivering mail. By the way, if you're aiming to shoot the mail, you will slow down time. Makes it just a lot easier to aim it. Okay. Oh, he's around the bend still a bit. There we go. Oh, I didn't get it to him. How about now? There. As you can see, I'm already halfway. That was a little annoying, he wouldn't take it. All you need to do is just rush around the area and look for them with icons. As you can see, there's one all the way up there, and if you think you need to do the parkour, you're on. For some reason, your range is ridiculously large. I'm going to break out of the hat for now, but then I'm going to reactivate it, because you can only shoot mail and you can only see icons when on the scooter. There we go. And the last one, right by the bridge. And that's already the mission. All we got to do is pick up the timepiece. You probably weren't expecting it to be that quick, but here we are with it already complete. Also, by holding L1, you can use this wheel to choose what hat you want, but to me it's easier to do one particular thing, which is the D-pad. Pressing left and right will scroll through in the circle. And now that we have acquired 20 total timepieces, we have now gotten enough to unlock a new area. The same area we saw when we entered the lab. So let's quickly go all the way there to unlock it, as we'll be doing something different for the next episode. Use the tunnel mask to go in, and power has been restored in the storage room. The chapter, Yakuza Metro, is now available. Yakuza Metro is one of the DLCs. This area used to not be available at all. And as you can see, to repair this, it requires a lot of ponds. But due to it being a DLC chapter, it's one of the end chapters we'll be doing. So, with the chapter unlocked, and with free Rift tokens, let's end off this video like last time, by doing a slot. First item is a no star colour. Next item, the same colour. Final item, the same colour. It really wants me to be green. But the thing is, we have a 3-star colour, so we're going to be keeping that active unless I get a new one that I like more. But with that being said, this has been Mystic, and goodbye.